All right, y'all, let's get to your Monday morning health check. Look, working out, we know, is a great way to relieve stress. But gyms and yoga studios are also a place where people gather, oftentimes in very close proximity, also share equipment, right? So with that in mind and being extra cautious about the spread of coronavirus, we are seeing some temporary closures at this point. Exhale, Black Swan Yoga, Core Power Yoga, Barry's Boot Camp, Class Studios, all shutting down for the time being. Other gyms at last check are still distancing clients. Okay, some of them are restricting class size. All of them are wiping down equipment, as I shared with you last week. Some of them are offering free online classes. I'm going to be posting about all of that for you on my Instagram stories, as well as sharing with you some of my friends who are doing free online classes, so you can still move and exercise. Make sure to check your gym's website to see what practices are in place, and likely you've already gotten an email from them, but just in case you haven't. Okay, a little bit of encouraging news now. A lot of you have asked about a coronavirus vaccine. Well, a clinical trial on an experimental vaccine against the novel coronavirus will begin today in Seattle. Kaiser Permanente is doing the work, funded by the National Institutes of Health. 45 young, healthy volunteers will receive different doses of the shots. This is just the beginning, though, you guys. Even if it shows promise, public health officials say it'll take a year to 18 months to fully validate any potential vaccine. And coronavirus has the potential to serve as really the perfect storm for anxiety. We know this. A leading clinical psychologist says the first thing we really need to do is remember your feelings are valid and be aware of how you feel. Okay, name it, call it something. And something called mindfulness, a form of meditation, can help to center us. Now, this is back to the basics, okay? First, I like to sit on the floor. That helps to ground you. Hands on your lap or on your legs, okay? Close your eyes. You focus on your breath, the inhales and the exhales through the nose. Try that for just 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes will make a big difference. That'll calm and center your mind enough to do the second step. And that's just to see what's going on and really coexist with it. It's all about taking time to focus on being present, because as we know, a stronger mind really does help us all to make smarter decisions. And Kara and Mark, I know you guys know that I spent most of my weekend at a mindfulness meditation training, and this is part of a 200-hour training, and I thought, oh man, this is the wrong time. But really, coming back into all of this on a Monday morning, I feel like I'm more grounded. I'm sort of able to process, digest, and offer more of myself, really, after taking some time to just kind of clear the mind.
I think for a lot of folks as well, the prescription to stay at home right now has been just what they need, because when you get out, you go to the stores, you see how crazy things are, you look at your 401k, you read the news about this disease. I think it gets a lot of folks scared sometimes. Yep. Being at home, hanging out with your family is just the peace that we could all use.
You hit it on the head. Yes.
Didn't we talk specifically too about the fact that we haven't even really dealt with the anxiety aspect of this yet? We've really just been dealing with the virus itself.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, that is exactly right. I mean, this is sort of just the beginning. If you look at the caseload here, all the testing that hasn't really it hasn't existed here so far, and so it's really ramping up at this point. So this is something, you guys, we're going to need to be patient. That's the main thing. We're all going to need to temper that frustration, and so this is one way to help.
All right, thank you, Sonia.
Let's get over to Kayla.